Welcome to the Multiverse Fundraiser. This is our super painting segment. And just a note, this is pre-recorded, so feel free to comment, but we're not going to respond to your comments in real time. We do love you all, though. We just thought it would be easier to pre-record it because our hands are going to be busy, so we're just not going to be responding. I'm going to put up the supply list so we all know what colors we need. So let's start out with those colors. We need red.
So I cheated and put all of the colors on beforehand. So imagine me putting colors here. They're beautiful.
I would have done that, but I was short on time for getting ready because I took a nap today.
Oh my gosh. A nap?
Oh. I know. It was beautiful. Mustard yellow. We need black. Oh my gosh, my black is... I left my black in my garage and it's been freezing. So we'll see if my black wants to come out to play.
To be fair, I had to go buy an entire new thing of black because that is one of my most used colors, non-colors.
Same.
Extra colors. What would you consider that?
It is an absence of color.
Absence of color.
When we're talking about the light spectrum, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then we need white. I always do a large dollop of white in the middle because we're going to use it for mixing. Remember how much white you dish out? You're probably going to be dishing out more if you're me. Because it's going to get dirty.
The biggest area on here is the white.
Yep.
And then the second is the black because I know what we're painting. So
and then
I was like, oh no, we're gonna need lots of black. So
yes, we are. Then we need brown. And I have two blues going on here. I have your regular blue and your sky blue, which you can just mix up sky blue, but it's kind of nice to have that variety.
If you have it pre-mixed, I mean, might as well use it, right?
Yep. Alrighty. I also use two different greens.
Mustardy.
What was that?
I said my mustard yellow doesn't look quite mustardy. I'll probably add some brown or something to it to...
Yeah, that's what I would suggest.
I normally mix all of my own colors. So I use my yellow, my red, my blue constantly. And so I was like, oh, I obviously need more yellow. Cool.
Fair. I have regular yellow, but it's comes out so thin, so that's why I usually end up using fuchsia. And I just got a big dollop of paint on my pants, which happens. And then the last color is fuchsia, which again,
when I was pouring my paint, I also got a big dollop of red all over my fingers. So now I just live with a red finger.
This is why we don't... Oh my God. And I just got paint on my laptop. Wow.
We're just going to have a paint party. Everything's going to be painted by the end of this segment.
It is... The laptop's concerning. Okay, so this is what we're going to be painting. And before we start, I'm going to go get something else to wipe off my laptop touchpad because this is a concern. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. So, hi, guys. How are you? We're going to be painting. I've got nothing else. So I'll just stand here or sit here awkwardly. No. So in the background, if you guys will notice, those are the paintings that we did last year for this. So that's pretty exciting. And now we're going to be painting our new painting.
And this is why I wasn't going to answer comments. There we go.
Because we're chaotic, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. So, like I said, this is what we're going to be painting. Here it is in person. If you have not seen last year's Superman, highly recommend it. I was a fan. Not everyone liked it. That's fine. Some people are just wrong.
A lot of people are just wrong these days, okay?
Yes. Yes, they are. But I think Superman is timeless, okay? Again, if you disagree, you're entitled to your wrong opinion. But then the tagline that I loved about that movie was kindness is the real punk rock, which I think really fits for the multiverse fundraiser, because the multiverse fundraiser is all about doing good in the world. So we're going to start by getting our horizon line. So let's get one of our medium brushes with some brown and figure out where you want your rocks to start. So I'm going to have my rocks just about 1/3 of the way. And I'm going to stop about where Crypto and Superman are going to be. I'll come back and fill that in a little bit. I just want to give myself a little bit of an idea of where my guidelines are. So once you have those general guidelines, then get one of these small paintbrushes, get some black, and let's do Superman's hair. So we're going to go from the horizon line. Superman's hair is going to be about here, so about 2/3 of the way up. And we'll just give him just kind of paint the back of his head.
I'm going to cheat and get my phone out and look at it on my phone too, because I keep lagging.
Good idea. Let me see if I can actually hold on. I can actually add the paint image so we have a third. There we go.
I'm just going off of what you're saying in my ears right now, so
that works.
I'm lagging on my computer. Am I lagging on your end or just on mine?
Just on yours.
Okay, cool. Then I will just continue doing what you say.
Okay. Here, let's do that, and I'm going to move things around a little. So nope, I don't want to maximize myself. No.
Ooh, I'm not all frozen again. I'm excited.
That's good.
I didn't realize I was ahead of you though. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'm messing with the layout to see if we can show the picture. Okay. There we go. So I'm just making his hair swishy on top because he's got some floppy hair.
I'm calling it Elvis hair from the back.
It absolutely is. There is a huge crossover between Superman hair and Elvis hair.
Which is great.
Hell yeah. And what I really liked about the message of this particular movie is that kindness is punk rock was the message, but also Superman wasn't the only one saving the day. There were a lot of ordinary humans who just he could not have saved the day without them. So like Lois Lane, of course, played a big role.
Who's that? JK, don't hurt me.
Lois Lane is only like the best supporting character, and if y'all think she's a damsel in distress, that's because she was made into a damsel in distress.
Also, you guys have been brainwashed by the patriarchy.
Literally, the original Lois Lane, when she was first introduced in the late 30s, was not a damsel in distress. It was only after the Comics Code Authority was introduced and Joe and Jerry Siegel stepped back that Lois Lane really became the damsel in distress archetype that we know her as, because comics got really silly in the Silver Age. So, but anyway, so Lois Lane obviously played a big role, but there were other characters like Jimmy Olsen and even Eve Tessmacher, who was Lex Luthor's girlfriend, but she ended up being really important by being basically a whistleblower. So it kind of shows that no matter where you're at, you can play a role in bringing down evil, which I loved. And even there was a guy who showed Superman kindness on the street when Superman was hurt, who gave him food, and it had a lot of good messages. Okay, so next up, we're going to make Superman's skin tone. So for this, I didn't get quite right in the original painting, so I'm going to try harder. I used a little bit of fuchsia, a little bit of the mustard yellow, and a little bit of white, and then just kind of mixed until I got the peachy tone.
I also did a dash of the brown.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to... Good call.
Because I am currently mixing it as well. So I used some of the yellow and then the white and then a little bit of my red and a little bit of my brown.
Good call.
So hopefully that comes out skin tony color.
Skin tone is tricky.
It can be. Especially if you're not used to mixing paints. So if you can't get it like perfect, honestly, progress over perfection. That's what I always say.
Agreed. And you can always layer that, put that first layer of paint down just so you have it, and then go back and basically mess with it until you're happy with it, which is what I'm going to do right now. Oh, actually, that I am pretty happy with that. So just get that neck on there. I'm less happy with the shape of the neck right now, but that's
I know.
fine.
I just made his neck super thick. He a thick boy. Sorry, I've been hanging out with my teenager too much. Okay. I feel like I need to step away from that relationship. Okay.
How do you do that though?
I'm using weird lingo. Okay.
Yeah, you can't step away from your relationship with your teenager though. That sounds impossible.
I know. And he's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, yeah, he's related to you. You're pretty cool.
I mean, okay. I'm right.
You're right. You did it again.
1 second. The baby is stuck. I'll be right back. I hear you're stuck.
All right. Next up is the cape, which is my favorite part.
We're going to ignore the chaos. I just knocked down my entire container, which is like this big, of paintbrushes all over the ground. So they're just splayed all over the ground beautifully.
Oh, no.
It matches the chaos of my life, so it's okay. Okay, so we're working on the cape.
So for the cape, I mixed red and fuchsia and a touch of brown to make it kind of mahogany.
And not as a side note, if somebody doesn't have all of the colors, you do you, boo.
Yes.
Just do what makes you feel right and what you have the ability to do at the time.
Exactly. So we're going to get the outline of his shoulders first. And you want to leave space in the middle of the cape for the S because getting yellow over red would be kind of a beast.
I mean, you could put it on real thick, but man, the drying time on that would be
more than we have for the hour.
Insane.
That's also why I usually prefer to do mustard over the lighter yellows because the mustard has a little more body to it. There we go. So when I showed this to my mother-in-law, because my mother-in-law loves to paint, she asked me where the cape was on crypto. So I think we're going to do a cape on crypto for this version.
I mean, hey,
Crypto needs a cape.
So right now, everybody's learning to adjust and adapt to things because life is changing rapidly, y'all.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes you just need to give yourself the life equivalent of happy little trees or a red cape on your dog.
You didn't wear your wig this year. I'm kind of
I did not.
upset.
I know.
I was thinking about that before we even started this live. I was like, oh, I wonder if you're gonna Bob Ross it up.
I considered it, and then I got lazy. I barely put on mascara. Also, I'm sorry, Carl, because I know that you love the wig.
Carl does. He's a little bit too into the wig sometimes.
A little too much. Not to lie. I will make it up to you, Carl, and wear the wig for some random reason at some point. That sounded very wrong.
A random Tuesday.
Yes. Yeah, I am. Because we're pre-recording, I am big in prep work for everything else because I do a lot behind the scenes. So I have not had much time to do anything. So you and I had to reschedule this twice.
As a side note, since I know the people that are going to be watching this and I love you all, and I'm probably not going to post on Facebook, I'm pregnant.
Yay!
So Carl and Donna and all of them will be able to see, because I won't be posting anything to Facebook. So they'll be able to watch.
That's so exciting. I'm not surprised because Keisha told me before we started recording.
That is true.
But I'm really excited. She just told me though. Okay. And I'm adding a little bit of brown to give a little shadow to the
I think I might add a little bit more brown to Crypto's too to give it some contrast so that the two capes aren't just going to flow into each other.
Ooh, good call. Which it is now. Well, first of all, I'm going to fix Superman's hair a little so it doesn't look so. He doesn't look like a bobblehead. Because right now my Superman looks like a bobblehead. Or doesn't even look like a
beautiful bobblehead.
All Supermen are beautiful.
Yes. But we accept all Supermen here.
Yes, we do. All right. There we go.
That looks acceptable.
Yeah, a little better. Okay, so now I'm going to do my outline of crypto, which is basically I'm taking my thin brush that I used for Superman's hair and um, dipping it in white to get a muted gray. And then I'm just going to basically do so I'm not doing straight lines. I'm just kind of tapping to get a furry outline for crypto's sides.
You're back. Hi, beautiful.
Because he's a white dog, so how do you paint a white dog, right? You give him furry
talent.
shadows.
It's like painting a polar bear in the snow.
Yeah, I have not tried that yet. So I'm giving him furry shadows, just kind of tapping all along the outline to make this outline of this dog. And he is a fluffy boy. So there's his ear. I think I ended up making his head way bigger. He's like the size of Superman now. So, whoops.
That's okay. Samesies. But we'll make it work. Yeah. Oh, thank you, baby.
Make it work like we're on Project Runway.
So I also just randomly dotted brown into my white. And so it kind of adds texture to the like furry texture.
Ooh, I like it. Let me try that. And then if you end up getting it a little too dark, you can go over your lines with white. There we go.
Girl, what you doing? We have an upset spaghetti in the background, sorry.
That is okay.
She is mad because the pillow won't come off of my chair.
That is very upsetting.
I mean, it's valid.
So once you have your dog outline, then give Crypto his red collar, and if you want to give him a cape, give that boy a cape.
Yeah, Mama's painting. Your painting is set up right over there, baby. I do have a painting area set up for her because I figured she'd want to once she realized what I was doing.
Ooh, yay! It was so cute when she joined us last year.
No, so Dolores... Well, did Eloise join us last year?
Or was it was Dolores.
Yes.
Did she do like 3 paintings in the time we did? Like
yes,
1?
But we're not talking about that. We're not comparing. We are just accepting that she paints faster than we do.
It was very cute. Well, last year we also had a hard time filling the hour because we finished the painting in like 20 minutes. Because somebody planned a painting that was not that complicated.
Who would do that? For
I don't know. Right? All right. So, how are we doing? You got Crypto?
Yeah, I got Crypto, and now I am doing a KB cape. Trying to make it look like it's flowing in the wind.
Yes. Once you get done with that, then we should fill in the rocks because that's the most boring part. So we're going to leave the earth part for last.
That's fine.
As a treat. The earth and sky.
Yeah. And it's not on fire. Like,
Yay!
you know.
That's because it has Superman to watch out for it and Crypto.
Man, I wish we had a real life OG Superman.
Me too.
Like, I'd be cool with that.
Same.
Okay, let's see. Filling in the brownage. Oh, I need a new brush. This brush is just atrocious. Like, it looks abused.
I'm getting myself light brown too. Which, if you don't have light brown, that's fine.
Look at this poor paintbrush. It's just so sad. But it works. So. Oh, hi, baby. Oh, you want Mama to help you put that on?
So my friend Amber told me a trick. Oh, what is Eloise doing?
Oh, she wanted me to help her put on her little robe, and then she ran away.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm just stuck holding a robe.
Whoops.
So, okay, back to painting.
So if you all need a trick for cleaning paintbrushes that are really tough to clean, hydrogen peroxide. That's the trick my friend Amber taught me for cleaning paintbrushes that need that extra clean, especially if you mix the hydrogen peroxide with soap and water. Sometimes I'll just let my paintbrushes soak in that mixture. And it works really, really well. It's good stuff. All right. So, yeah, just keep filling in the brown.
This is my favorite part.
Oh, really?
I love brown.
Me too.
Oh, goodness. Come on, guys. Okay. I'm just destroying this poor brush more. To make it look more rocky, I'm just kind of blotting it rather than swooshing it.
Smart.
And this poor thing, it's going to have to retire.
Well, it happens. She was a good brush.
Yeah, poor thing. Maybe she'll get reincarnated.
Ooh, I can talk about while we're doing this boring part. Well, first of all, before I talk about more Superman facts, I will talk about filling in the rocks. So I have my light brown. I'm going to use darker brown to outline some rocks. You can also use some black in here just to give a little more texture. And then, yeah, definitely splotch some on. Give those rocks some texture. Like, don't just have it be a sea of brown, which is what mine is right now. But give it some texture. Make it look like actual
Rocky.
ground. Rocky, yes. So I'm going to tell a story about Superman that if you all have listened to Comic Story, my comic history podcast, you'll already know. But Keisha, I don't think you've listened recently, so you don't know.
No, because social media is the devil. Okay, go on.
So we may not have Superman in real life, but Superman has real life impact. And that's important because stories have power. So when the Superman radio show, when it was, in the 50s, the KKK was a huge problem, obviously. And there was a guy who worked with the government and was in charge of basically trying to bring down the KKK. And he was like, well, ordinary methods are not working because obviously some of the call was coming from inside the house. Let's put it that way. That's a good way to put it. So he thought he could maybe sway the public against the KKK by having a popular radio show raise awareness of how bad they were. And so he approached the producers of the Superman radio show and was like, hey, so I've got a story for you, and I'd really like to work with you on this. And basically had them come up with a story where Superman fought the KKK. Only they couldn't call them the KKK because that name is trademarked. They called them the Knights of the Fiery Cross. But, everyone knew. Everyone knew. And the story was so popular and so well received that it did get the message across. And it literally brought down, like, people were calling in tips on the KKK and were leaving it and refusing to join it and just like turning against it. So it brought down activity for decades because of how powerful this story was. So Superman actually does have real world impact, is helping us.
So what you're saying is we need more Superman right now.
We need more Superman.
Like 50 of them.
Mm-hmm. But also stories have power, and the stories we tell ourselves culturally have power. And Superman totally did help curb KKK activity for decades. And are we ready for our Earth? My rocks don't look great, but I'm going to come back to them.
My rocks look a little rocky.
That's how they should look. So take a medium-sized rounded brush, dip it in the sky blue, and make the arc of your globe.
Come on.
It doesn't have to be perfect because doesn't have to be like a perfect sphere because you're gonna kind of smear it with some white because it is hazy. Like if you look at pictures of the Earth from space, it looks all cloudy anyways.
Side note, nobody's perfect.
That is true. Even the Earth, especially the Earth. And before you get too far into it, let's just take a smaller brush and paint some, use our greens to paint some land formations. I am not even trying to make my land formations look like actual land formations, like actual continents, because no, we don't do that here. With these, you might want to use both lighter green and dot in some dark green and even dot in some brown because, again, if you look at pictures of land formations from space, they're not perfectly green or...
My little land formation kind of looks like it's flipping us off. My bad.
You know what? That's on target. It's very on theme.
Now that I'm looking at it again, it looks like it's giving us a thumbs up. We're going to pretend it's a thumbs up.
Hey, I'll take it. This makes me think of a joke where someone was like, I need a girl with a nose ring to tell me what planet is making me miserable. And someone's like,
I've seen that. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Which, yes. Yes.
All of the above.
All right. So then just kind of fill in, fill in your blues. This part is also not my favorite because of how much you have to navigate around the things you've already painted.
Yeah, but that's why I'm always covered in paint.
Yes.
I
Cheaper than
wear it.
therapy.
Yeah, yeah, it depends.
That's true. It depends how much you're painting.
Because I went to the store the other day to get paint supplies, and hoo, thankfully I sold a couple paintings right beforehand, so
Oh, that's
I,
nice.
it was um, my motivating factor to be able to buy myself paint.
Yeah, I offset it by teaching my paint and sips. So I haven't lost money yet. That's,
We're working on it though.
yeah, it does help to be able to monetize this hobby of ours, right?
It does. Especially since the two paintings I sold were like 4 foot paintings.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they were like quite pricey. At least to me, they were pricey. Everybody else
Well,
is like, that's normal prices. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't like money, yo.
those giant canvases are so expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
We don't think about that.
Shh. We don't talk about the downfalls. No, no. It's like Bruno, okay?
Exactly. But the world needs more art. The world needs more beautiful things. So,
More real art. Sorry, guys. AI is not art.
no,
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
ruffle some feathers, okay?
Oh,
Because
no, that is the stance we take here at the Phoenix Sisters Network.
yeah, because
No,
no,
that
just no.
is basically just putting plagiarized art into a blender and spitting out garbage.
I spent way too much of my life painting and writing for people to go, "Oh, I did that in 2 strokes." Well, good for
Which,
you, but I actually put thought and effort into mine.
and again, it's literally just stealing someone else's hard work.
If I see any AI slap out there with my artwork, I
Yeah,
that's all I
no,
have to
thank
say.
you. No, thank you.
Don't get me wrong. Am I the perfect painter? No. Is anybody? No. But
That's the
I
beauty in
put my
it.
time and effort and my soul into that painting, not just have some computer do it for me. So sorry if you guys like AI. I obviously do not.
If you don't, what are you doing here? All
That's
right.
also very true.
Once you have painted your earth, then use the same brush and dip it in some white and start painting some clouds.
Oh, also for all of you that are watching this, I have not told anybody in real life about being pregnant. So shh, it's a secret between me and the internet, okay?
When are you due?
So I just found out. So I'm only like 5 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
So I'm pretty excited. But then again, I've been trying for like 50 children since I can remember, so I'm unstable. It's okay.
Aren't we all?
Feel like it's the new norm.
Yeah.
Laugh in the chaos with me.
Yep. I forgot to add purple to the paint list, so I'm dishing out some purple for myself for the sky. And
Oh, to be fair, I also did not put purple on my thingy, but I will make some because
yeah, you
I've got so much red and blue on my.
you definitely don't need purple to do this. I just like purple. It's my favorite. So for the sky, we're gonna mix black, blue, and purple with a medium brush. And you don't even have to mix it neatly because I actually like the not fully mixed sky look because the night sky is not perfectly mixed together.
There's always random hints of color coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Which the more color, the more depth.
Yep.
The better.
Yeah, I am always repeating your advice about how you have to put at least, I think, 6 layers of paint on a painting before you like it.
Exactly.
Paint and sip classes. So thank you for that, by the way.
You're
that
welcome.
Always makes my students feel better because a lot of them don't like their paintings until that 5th or 6th layer, and they'll be feeling bad about themselves, and then I'll be like, well, my friend Keisha, who's a professional artist and is awesome, says this, and then they're like, okay, I'll stick with it.
Oh, that's okay. One of the paintings that I sold the other day, so I literally showed it to her out of pity because I was like, yeah, this is my recent one. It's all right. And she was like, oh my God, I love that. And I was like, really? I feel like it needs another 2 layers.
That sounds accurate. That's me with a lot of my paintings too.
But I sold it, so I will never get to be able to put those 2 layers on.
But also, you won't have to look at it and hate it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I often don't hang up my own paintings.
I unfortunately, so that entire wall back there is nothing but my paintings. Literally every wall in this is covered in my paintings, so I get to stare at them.
Oh, that's torture.
It's nice. I'm a masochist. It's okay. Oy vey.
Yeah,
kidding.
I hang up a few of my paintings, but there are shockingly few of my paintings on my walls. And the ones that are fluffy. Fair.
Because I have a daughter that is convinced that I am the world's best artist.
Aww.
And she loves all of my work. And so she's constantly, Mom, I love your artwork. It's so beautiful. And I'm like, well, thanks, I guess. She told me she wants to grow up and be an artist like me.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to support her for the rest of her life.
Crap. Yep.
I'm kidding. She is a great little artist. She's gotten her own style and everything, so.
Oh, I love it.
She just needs to live in an area that's not in the middle of nowhere because it's really hard to sell paintings in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I live in the middle of nowhere, and it's hard to get people to even do my paint and sips.
Especially when I do not like social media and I do not like being online, which is ironic that I'm doing it right now. But
well, you're doing it because you love me.
And I love the cause. So,
The cause is really good, which, speaking of which, I should run our little commercial for it.
yes.
The Multiverse Fundraiser is partnering with Comic Books for Kids to raise money for their cause. Their mission is to provide comic books to children in hospitals and cancer centers across the United States, Canada, and the UK. We believe in the importance of providing stories that promote hope and bravery to kids who are facing things that are scarier than any supervillain. And we truly believe in this cause. To donate, you can either go to our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/the Multiverse Fundraiser or directly to comicbooksforkids.org.
All right. I am going to take the painting out so people can see better what we're doing. So I added some flecks of sky blue to my night sky. And I am going to go over my earth with a little more white.
I love how I keep looking at the screen to see what my painting is, and it's literally in front of me. Like, instead of looking at the actual painting to paint, my brain keeps looking at the screen to go, huh? And I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. I make 0 sense, but that's okay.
Well, a lot of acrylic paints look better photographed than in person and just better from a distance. So honestly, it tracks.
So I don't feel as bad then.
Yeah. So for the Superman symbol, you're going to want to, first of all, take another small brush and fill it in with mustard. And for the actual S parts, I use brown for the parts that make up the S, basically, the outline of the S. And
I'm looking for my paintbrush, so if it sounds like chaos, it is. Okay.
And I have a feeling that my version of the symbol on this one is not going to turn out as well as it did last time.
It's okay. We're not perfect.
We are not. Yeah, this S is very tricky. I've drawn it many times over the years. And if you don't feel confident drawing it, you could also just fill in the symbol part in gold and not draw the S, or you could just have the cape be all red. Either way, I'm probably going to go back and fix that later. But now it's time for the stars. So get your toothpick and just dot those stars. How's your painting coming along, Keisha?
I'm just now getting to the back. Leave me alone.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm a little slow when it comes to this, okay?
No, you're not. You're doing good.
Oh, I can't wait for this to be over. I'm pregnant and I have to pee.
Oh.
No, it's not that bad yet. I can hold it. If you hear water dripping, it's definitely the baby
Oh no.
spilling something or something. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding.
The baby's spilling something.
Yes, I would definitely be peeing on the floor.
Oh god.
There's a carpet. You won't hear it. You're fine.
Well,
what do you invite me on here if not for the chaos? Okay.
honestly, yes. That is 100%. That is why. That is why we love you.
Most people are used to my insane.
In the membrane.
I said that in my head.
This is why I love you. And if y'all didn't get that, congratulations. You don't have to go take an ibuprofen right now.
Oh god, are we that old?
Yes. Yes, we are.
My son keeps sending me old people jokes on TikTok.
Oh no.
And it hurts my soul a little bit because I understand them. And I'm like,
I feel that.
Ouch.
I feel that in my soul.
Are you already done? I feel like I'm way behind.
I am. You're not way behind, but I am done. I am done.
Okay.
I'm probably, once it dries, going to go back and fix some things, though. But
Okay.
I laid on my paint a little thick. So
I'm going to go in and do the S now, but I'm going to do it haphazardly because I can't remember what it looks like. And yours is too far away from me.
hang on. There's an S.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to mess that up.
Honestly, I'm surprised they did that good on it the first time around. So just paint it mustard gold and it'll
The point will be had.
Yeah. Because
I'm going to try to do the S. I'm going to try.
You got
Attempt
this.
and fail.
If anyone has paint pens, that would actually be a better way to do it.
You know what? I should I should get some because those sound good.
I love paint pens.
This is gonna be awful. Yes. Okay. Just making sure I was going to make it awful. But it's okay. It's okay. Happy little accidents.
Yep. We got this.
We'll just call it abstract.
I just call all my paintings impressionism because that's how they look. For better or for worse. And not in a good way. I'm not trying to insult like Van Gogh.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst. We'll pretend that's an S. Right? Yes. Pretending.
Yep.
Okay. And now I think all I have to do is the stars, right?
Yep. Just
Cool.
the stars. And then you're good.
And then how long is the oh, our show's almost over. We actually filled an entire hour because I'm slow.
We did. You're not slow.
Excited.
You're not slow. I picked a more complicated one this year because I didn't want to be done in 20 minutes. So I was like, okay, how can I make this take time?
Dolores is gonna be kind of bummed
Oh,
because she has school today.
well, tell her that I missed her. She won't remember me, but tell her that I missed her.
Oh, I'm sure she would remember you because every time we look at the pictures on the door, she's like, we should do that again.
Oh, that's so cute.
So, you know what? You know what's weird about this year is we can't give like live updates on where we're at for raising money, but you can tell them where to donate.
Yes, so you can donate on Facebook at the Multiverse Fundraiser, or you can go directly to comicbooksforkids.org. So there's two great places to donate. Both of those places go straight to the charity. We don't handle the money at all because y'all don't want us handling money. No, joking.
We're
But
just bad at math.
we're bad at math. We are. Most creative people are bad at math. But we really do not handle the money at all. It goes straight to the charity. We set it up through Facebook because the charity asked us to, because that way they get their money faster. So it's just a great way to help. And this money helps kids who are struggling with things that you cannot and do not want to imagine. Helps them get comfort items. And as I discussed earlier, stories are really important. The stories we tell ourselves help us get through hard things. Stories about superheroes give people strength to overcome things. See how I tied it all in together? Y'all didn't know I was going to be able to do that.
Beautifully done.
Thank you. I'm quite proud of myself.
I think I'm kind of ish done.
Good. Let's
Okay,
show off.
are we ready?
We're ready.
I'm going to get paint all over. Okay.
Me too. Already. Too late. We're done. Yay!
My S does look pretty good on screen. We're just not going to talk about it in person.
We don't talk about S's. No.
And aren't we like 90s-ish kids? So like we should know how to make S's. I feel like that's a trait we all have.
Yeah, I don't know why we all made those wonky S's, but we did. Because those were not Superman S's.
No, but like, you know what? We had a lot of practice making S's.
We did. And if you don't know what we're talking about, again, good for you.
I'm going to go take my Tylenol now.
Me too. Well, thank you for tuning in and enjoy the rest of the weekend. We have a lot of fun in store. Keisha, thank you for being here. I love painting with you.
Oh, me too. It's literally my favorite part of the beginning of the year.
Yay.
So,
bye, y'all.
Bye.